If you are an artist, you would have probably come across this particular um, challenge. So you go to an exhibition and someone walks up to you and say, "Oh, my 5-year-old could have done that," or I could do that better. And maybe they walk past your stand and they say that. You shouldn't necessarily be upset when people make bad critique your work badly or criticize your work, because I can tell you one of the greatest lessons that I learned in my art career. It happened during an exhibition that I went to in York. This is years ago. A woman came to my stand and looked at one of the pieces that I had on in my that I had hanging behind me. This was a piece that was inspired by Hurrem Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. And she said to me, "Do you really think someone would hang that piece on their wall?" I felt very hot. I felt very upset with that statement. I didn't really respond to her properly because I was very shocked with what she said. But it made me think. That was the defining moment, actually, for me of my art career. It made me realize that I was not interested in painting pictures that people would necessarily want to hang on their wall. So that was not my intention. I wanted to create pieces that would inspire conversation, that would want to make people discuss the subject matter depicted in the painting. I wasn't going to worry about whether people wanted to hang them on their wall or not. So that was the defining moment of my career, because I then went ahead. I felt free for the first time, and I decided to go ahead and create paintings around the subject matters that I was interested in, without worrying about whether people wanted to hang them on their wall or not. This made my work authentic and created a style of work, which eventually led to my creating the 20 historical women who changed the world exhibition, which has been touring museums around and art galleries around the UK. Just because I converted that critique, in fact, it wasn't a critique, it was a criticism of my work. I converted it into a positive by drawing the lesson from there and making it my own, and then went ahead to create this very successful exhibition that I'm going to be speaking about again in April. I'll tell you about that in another video. So, as an artist, you have to be prepared for people to critique and criticize your work. It's not always the end of the world if someone doesn't like your work, because you are constantly judged. You are a visual artist and you are in the public eye. So what you need to do is listen carefully to what those people are saying about your work and draw the right lessons from it. You can get upset, but forget about that. What is the fundamental lesson in that criticism that you have just received? And then build on that. You will see, if you're true to yourself in this way and open yourself up to listening to what people say about your work, it could very well change your art career and put you on the right path to success. If you want to hear more about this story, get in touch with me and let's discuss. Thank you.